In the hours before her kidnapping, Séverine Guimard claimed Antoine Carcenti's virginity in a grotto overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. She'd felt his eyes on her since she transferred to the Lycée Laetitia Bonaparte the year before. She knew she wasn't beautiful in the dark-haired, olive-skinned way of the Corsicans around her, but Séverine was something to look at, with her sharp cheekbones and gold-washed hair and huge nose. It was a nose that belonged on the marble bust of a Roman senator, not a 17-year-old girl. Her mother always told her she'd look common without it, but Séverine had convinced Papa to pay for a nose job as a combination graduation birthday gift so long as she passed the baccalaureate next week. It was perhaps this one flaw that endowed her with a keen awareness of her body, how it moved beneath clothes, how to angle her face in overhead lighting, how to make people watch her. Admittedly, she also possessed a certain magnetism based on her father's position as prefect of Corsica. She'd been to the Élysée for dinner, and President Schneider had kissed her hello. She'd vacationed in Greece with the head of the IMF and his family. She'd even played pétanque with the mild succession-line Grimaldi on the beach in Monaco one time. But she did not feel like Papa's position and influence eclipsed her infant star. In fact, she was confident that she'd eventually burn brighter than him. She would be an actress, a very famous one whose poster teen boys would tack to their ceilings, once she had her nose fixed. Séverine loved how Antoine Carcenti already gawked at her like she was somebody. She'd ask to borrow a pen, and he'd hand it to her while thanking her for asking him. Last year he was all baby fat and a bad crew cut, but he'd since shot up and slimmed down, let his hair grow out and parted it down the middle like Leonardo DiCaprio on Quoi de neuf, Docteur. He wasn't hot yet, but in another year or two, he would be. It was the ideal moment for Séverine to initiate him, before he was corrupted by his new status, when he was still sweet and grateful for her attention.